When I'm not rooster cruising and making idiotic ramblings, I am kicking my nephew's butt in a game of pool. Come on. That's how it's done, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, everybody. Everybody getting tired of this this view, this topic? Today's an exciting day. We have the driver of the Bob's Peterbilt coming up today, so we are going to work on getting his permit book put together. Some new little sleeves for the notebooks. Let me tell you how the day went the other day. See, here's the difference that you get with me versus, let's just say, Traveloka or F2F or Landstar. Here's the benefits to Ghorley trucking. This is not going to be a normal practice, but I am here to help when needed. So the guy I have currently running now, he did an automotive load out of Tennessee to Georgia, and I asked him, I said, did you call about a return? Because a lot of times automotive you can do round trip, and you can just keep it running really. But anyway, he never did check on the return, and he wanted to go to Billings, Montana to see his son for Christmas. So where the load was delivered to in Georgia, I was looking for freight, and there was nothing within a 200-mile deadhead that was going to Billings, Montana. I found loads that were 200 miles on this end, 200 miles on that end. Well, it just didn't make any sense. So luckily, the broker that we were doing that load for contacted me and said, hey, would you like to do that round trip? And so I ran it past the driver, and we both agreed it was a good fit. So as soon as we got that booked, I changed the load search on DAT and all the other sites for Tennessee to Billings. Found one going from 80-mile deadhead in Tennessee going straight to Billings, Montana. Worked out great. Called, negotiated a successful rate, $300 to $400 above 15-day spot. Booked him on the load. Got him going home for Christmas. I mean, you won't get that with someone that doesn't know anything about trucking. They just see you going to Billings. Oh, they'll book you a load for, and we got that load for north of, I'd have to do the numbers up, maybe around 250 range, because I just wanted to know that with my percentage that you can't make less than anything below, mid twos and down. We're getting down into the nitty gritty, so most dispatchers, they don't know that. They'll book you a load at $1.80, $1.50, they don't care. They just want to move your truck. We don't operate that way here. And so luckily you got my knowledge, which I'm not saying I got a lot of knowledge, I'm just saying that you got a little bit of knowledge I do have. I have the ability to help you find loads. Like the guy he's flying in from New Jersey. He lives in New Jersey. The guy buying the Peterbilt. Yes, I sold the Peterbilt. Yes, the Peterbilt is going to live in New Jersey, but it's staying leased on the Ghorley trucking. So that's why the decals are still on it, truck number's still on it, because it's staying Ghorley trucking. But he was going to deadhead down here. He was going to fly down here, do orientation, and then deadhead home for Christmas. Well, when he told me that, I immediately got on the load board, found a load picking up 5 miles from my house, delivering within 20 miles of his house. And the load delivers at 4 a.m. on Christmas Eve. It's a load of furniture. And it delivers 20 miles from his driveway, 5 miles from my driveway. So that's fantastic. And it got a 260 mile on that one. But again, it takes him exactly where he needs to be. The other load took the other guy exactly where he needs to be. And we got decent rates on both of them. So that's what you get with me. Now, he's probably not going to be real happy with the fact that it's going to cut his orientation short, but there's an Uber load up there at his house picking up Thursday, coming right back to Cleveland, Tennessee for Friday. So I may run that past him if he wants to come back for orientation next weekend. I'll get him home, I'll get him right back, paid both ways. So if he's not comfortable with because he's been a 30-year company driver, he has no experience with load boards and There's a lot of behind the scenes stuff that he doesn't know. So if he wants to come back, I can get him right back down here. So that's the benefit of having me sitting here behind this desk to help you. So everybody wants to know what the requirements are. Well, the requirements are, so very important that you understand this, 2 years current over-the-road experience and a clean MVR. Clean MVR means no accidents, at fault or non at fault. Insurance picks it up, okay? No tickets. You know, I let a couple slip through the cracks, and I thought all that was maybe a moving violation. We could work with it. But it turned out they had more than just that one infraction. Once insurance runs it, and of course I had a clean MVR. I mean, doesn't matter. Due diligence needs to be taking place. No, but anyway, so that's a requirement. 2 years on the road experience. I'd like to have 30. I'd like to have 20. The more I get, the more experienced you are, the better team we are, the more money we both make. Pretty simple. So, clean MVR, 2 years older road experience, an E-log compatible truck. Because I keep trucking E-logs. I'm not going to change from that. I'm not going to deviate from that. I like to keep trucking, and that's what we're going to continue to use. It makes my job easier sitting here and doing your fuel taxes. So everyone wants to know, you know, I got a pretty cut and dry system. With your truck and your trailer, it's 80%. With your truck, my trailer, it's 75%. Now, that's when I say it's pretty cut and dry. Here's how that's cut and dry. Anything to do with your tractor, like if you want replacement coverage for your truck to make your bank happy, then you're responsible for that coverage, and that whatever value your truck is all you got to insure it for, just to keep the bank happy. As far as liability, unladen liability, bobtail insurance, I cover all of it. Cargo insurance, I cover all of it, which is unheard of. People don't understand that. All these companies that you lease to, they charge all that back to you. If you look at your weekly deductions, they charge all that back to you. I'm covering it. It's about $10,000 a year per truck. I cover it, right? That's what you get for the percentage. Fuel taxes, you're responsible for your fuel taxes. You're responsible for your fuel for your truck. Anything pertaining to your truck, maintenance requirements, tires, replacement coverage insurance, base plates, you cover it, right? I will get you a Tennessee base plate, but it'll be a weekly deduction. Unless you want to pay for it up front, that'd be fantastic. It doesn't matter, because I have to pay for the tag up front. So I'm just paying it out of my pocket and then do weekly deductions till we get it paid. And fuel taxes, the stickers are $10. I pay it, you know, and I file your IFTA fuel taxes for you for free. Provide you with documentation that they've been paid and how much there was that they paid, okay? So pre-pass, I cover it. I don't pass that $17.95 a month on to you. I eat it. E-logs, the E-log device, the keep trucking device is $340. I eat it. The monthly fee is about 30 some odd dollars. I eat it. Trailer, whatever expenses incurred with the trailer, I eat it. Okay, it's what you get for the 5%. It's my tires, my brakes, my wagon. You know. Fuel card. I use a fuel card with Fleet One. Gets you good fuel discounts. About the best fuel discounts outside of Landstar's Comm Data card. LCAP as they call it. Fleet One fuel card is a phenomenal discount card. That card costs $4.25 a month for maintenance, and it cost me $300 a year for the. I eat it. I don't pass it on to you. To pay you, I use QuickBooks. Currently still in beta testing, but hopefully it works today. That cost me $36 a month for the service, and $1 for every transaction. I cover it. I don't pass it on to you. So it's pretty cut and dry. We got a website, GhorleyTrucking.com. You check it out in the web. It's spelled out right there as well. It's not my website. Some guy built that for me. I have no control of that website, but that is what it is. So a lot of people seem to be confused on those issues. So I'm looking for quality people that I can trust and uphold the Ghorley Trucking name and the standards that we have in place. And with that kind of business model, if you don't work, then it doesn't work. Because you cost me, $1,500 a month for each truck I got. That's what it costs me. So if you go home and sit home for a month, I'm losing $1,500. But I don't know that many drivers that doesn't work. So I'm looking for quality people. It's a little bit of a process coming in. Got to do the background checks, the drug screening application. I'm gonna work on that today. I got one guy I'm gonna work on today, and then I had two yesterday, and they both and it cost me $400 something per person just to hire you, because the background screening is about $125. It starts out at $39. It just goes up. Fees for everything. The drug test cost me $65 plus the $160 for the initial enrollment into the program. Yeah, somebody's going to say, oh, I got cheaper than, well, you probably do. I think the drug consortium with NASTIC is a little bit cheaper. OIDA is actually about $120, $130, but I got to pay for your membership with the OIDA program. So NASTIC's probably cheaper, but when it comes down to screenings, depends how many times you get popped, because you got to pay for each drug screen. OIDA, the drug screen's included. And they have a pool of 13,000 plus in their pool. So, and plus I get a 30-day heads up. OIDA's drug program is far superior. A lot of people in it. But anyway, so that's about that, just that. So I'm going to go back and go build Ryan's file. Worked on this file. It's dead. But this is Ryan. I got to go work on getting his file done. Moved over into the other file, the employee qualifications folder. Work on getting his permit book together, and work on getting another guy hired and run by insurance, and get all that processed. So hope that answers you guys' questions. Sorry about this boring type process, but it is part of the process. You guys have any questions about certain things that you want a video made about, leave it in the comments. We'll cover it in a topic one day. But today we get to go driving. Got to go to the airport to pick up the driver of the truck, and then tomorrow we got to take the truck and load it. So there'll be some driving clips tomorrow of the big beautiful Peterbilt. But today we're doing employee crap. So anyway, you guys enjoy these idiotic ramblings from the desk, and I hope you all are learning stuff about the process. And one guy said something about I look stressed. Yeah, I think so. I mean, this is a different avenue for me. I know trucking. Well, I shouldn't say no trucking. I know a little bit about driving. I know how to book in the loads. I know how to load boards. I know how to bill. So this is a different aspect to it. But this is where I want to go. The rewards from this will be far greater than just that driving that one truck. So you guys hang in there. Maybe we'll get some driving clips with the other drivers. But anyway, Ghorley Trucking's growing, and we're getting there. I don't know, but we got a couple more videos we'll put up with the guy and his new rig, and getting it loaded on Friday, and we'll video it point out of the driveway for the last time. It'd be a sad day. I'm not gonna lie. It's a beautiful truck, beautiful rig, but I know where 50 more of them are on the ground right now. I'll just make a phone call to the guy, say I'll take that white one or blue one or red one or purple one. He's got whatever color I want to pick from, and so no big deal. Anyway, you guys have a good day, and we'll see you after a while. Thanks for tuning in. Have a good morning.
Watching idiotic ramblings with Life is Good. Keep the wheels turning and the chicken lights burning. Come on. Oh, and don't forget your high-speed chicken feed there, Roger.